Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video. I have to apologize straight away because I'm super sweaty. I'm coming from the gym. I had a really weird combination of an orange t-shirt with orange shorts, but whatever, that is not the point of the video. But the point of the video is why I'm studying a course I hate at university. So for some quick context, I'm 21 years old. I'm turning 22 very soon, in literally a month's time. I did a foundation year in physics. I failed my first year, and then I repeated my first year because I was determined to pass it, and I did finally pass it with decent grades as well. So now I'm going into my fourth year of university. So technically, as of my birthday, the 10th of October 2025, I'll be 22 years old and a mature student studying physics. And as I make my way to the bus stop, I'll explain to you guys everything you need to know, all the context. So stick around to the end of the video to find out all out and support the channel. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. I think the story begins in high school. I was having a lot of personal issues that I won't go into. So my mental health took a toll, and to get into the university in the UK, in England, you need to do these things called A-levels. You need to get a certain grade within the A-levels. The standard amount of A-levels you do is 3, so 3 different subjects. I did physics, maths and computer science, and then depending on the grade you get depends on the university you go to if you decide to go down that career path. So for example, if you get amazing grades like A star, A, you can go into a university like Oxford. Or if you get worse grades like myself, you cannot even enter university without starting on a foundation year. And even then, your grades can be that bad that you're not even able to get a spot onto a foundation year. And although I don't remember exactly what I got, it was either CCD or DDC, which is pretty much a fail. It's borderline failing. So with my grades, the opportunities of getting into a good university were looking very unlikely. And like I mentioned earlier, because of stuff that I had going on, my mental health was at an all-time low. I literally couldn't even see the point of living, let alone deciding whether to go to university or not. So when it came down to making that decision, I was very fortunate because the head teacher of my school was very understanding of my situation and all the issues that I was going through personally. So he actually helped me get into university on a foundation course. So then that's how we loop back into present day. I went on to study physics at Royal Holloway University with a foundation year, but I had a lot of gaps in my learning, and also a close friend of mine passed away during my first year. So it was a pretty tough time. I also got a girlfriend, so I was not studying as hard as I should have been. And long story short, that's why I ended up failing my first year. I had to do a foundation year because of my poor grades. And so now I'm in the situation that I am in, about to be a mature student at university. But that's okay. Everyone is on their own journeys in life. And to be honest, that's the main reason why I wanted to make this video, because I know that there's going to be other people who are in similar situations to me, but feel as if it's the end of their life, like they don't have literally their whole lives ahead of them. 22 years old is still a young age. Don't let anyone else tell you differently, first of all. Second of all, this is an opportunity to still be in full-time education and prolong having to be in the real world of getting a job, paying my own taxes, bills, you know, life, and be able to still feel like I'm young and, you know, working towards achieving something academically. Okay, so now my journey of getting to where I am might make more sense, but what might not make sense is why I chose to study physics. So initially, when I was applying to my university, I wanted to study astrophysics because that's my favorite subject in the world. How we came into existence, how the universe started, and how we just started from one singular point, the Big Bang Theory. And I wanted to learn more about that, but because of my grades, I was not able to start the course on the first year, which is why I had to do the foundation year, and it's more of a general physics rather than, you know, down the specific astrophysics route. So if I'm able to choose modules in third year, then I will go down the astrophysics route if I'm able to, but as of right now, the main reason I chose physics was because, like I said, it's my favorite subject. If there was any subject I would want to choose, it would be physics. Nothing else even comes close to it. And yes, of course, I could have gotten a job straight away and left education behind, even straight after GCSEs at 16 or after I finished my A-levels, but I wanted to keep going, to challenge myself mentally, get smarter, and get to a point where I feel proud of myself, that I'm actually still learning and able to, you know, pick up new skills when it comes to learning different maths techniques or physics facts, whatever. I just basically want the academic challenge, and so I want to embrace that with open arms. However, longer term, when it comes to finishing up with my degree altogether, I'm not particularly interested in getting a job related to physics, but if I'm able to, that is amazing. My ultimate dream is to become a full-time content creator, but that is still pending. And that is actually another reason why I decided to retake my first year in the first place, even though I've had failed it and had to get to a point where I am now, because I knew that the longer I'm in university, the longer it will prolong real life, and the more chances I'll have to make this whole content thing work. And obviously, you guys can support by liking this video, subscribing, sharing it. Sorry guys, I'm out of breath now. That hill was kind of crazy. But yeah, anyway, so I still don't know what I want to do with my life. I know that I want to be a YouTuber long term in the future, but that's a long way away. So as of right now, I'm still working towards that. And I guess doing the physics degree on the side as a backup plan, and just something to pass some time, especially whilst I'm still at university with my girlfriend. However, I am not the sharpest tool in the shed, if that's even the saying, and I know that it's going to be tough, but I'm up for the challenge. I'm excited for it. I struggled a little bit in first year near the end, and so I know that I'm gonna have to have my head down from day one, and I'm excited for it. I'm looking forward to being back in the library for long hours, putting my head down, trying to grasp all these complicated physics techniques and getting smarter by doing it. I'm so excited for that. I have no idea where I am now, but I'm gonna keep walking. So guys, basically the moral of the story is, first of all, don't let anyone tell you you can't do anything, because I remember the amount of teachers that told me that I wouldn't be able to go to university or even get a job. Or I remember at school I got told a lot of stuff by teachers that were very negative and were making me even more and more depressed and not seeing a point in life. And the fact that I've gotten to a point where I'm now entering second year physics at university, for me that is a big achievement. And so if you take anything from this video, is please never ever give up on your dreams. It is never too late to start something, and it is never too late to have a second chance at life. And now I'm gonna get out of this sketchy area before I get shouted at someone. If you guys do want a part 2, then let me know in the comments, and in the meantime, enjoy some BTS and feel free to browse my channel to watch another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, let me just check this and go and find somewhere quiet to record. So then that's how we loop back into So then that's how we loop back into present day. Oh, there's literally people everywhere. Okay, that's literally one person, but I'm gonna wait for him to go so I can keep recording. Okay, luckily he's gone that way. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Let's just end this video here.